Well, turning 31 years on the 8th of September this year, Bruno Fernandes' shock blink to Real Madrid has been obviously put out, and even the manager of Manchester United has come up and obviously had something to say about it. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and this is the channel that brings you your latest news and information as far as Manchester United is really concerned. So continue to subscribe because we want to hit 21,000 subscribers in here on this channel, and you know how good it is every time we obviously hit such huge numbers onto this channel. Now, I think I last put up a video on Monday. Was it Monday? And today is Thursday, and let's see how things are really coming up to boil. Now, the first person to break this story was the Sunday Express. I cannot obviously come here and let you know that this is a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 source, but I know we are a channel that reacts to the news and information. Man United captain Bruno Fernandes is a £90 million transfer target for Real Madrid. That's what Sunday Express went ahead obviously tell us. And the Daily Star also added and said Real Madrid are reportedly weighing up a big offer for Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes have been present at virtually every Man United match recently, both home and away, to watch the player. That's what we've obviously gone ahead to obviously gate in from the man himself known as Bruno Fernandes Borges. Now, Bruno Fernandes, he's among the top, you can't mention the top 5 number 10s in the world when Bruno Fernandes is not there. When you talk about Kvaratskhelia, Bruno Fernandes, Martin Odegaard, talk about Kevin De Bruyne, you understand he's among the elite top central attacking midfielders. And I tell you, with his stats and his consistency in what he offers in every game, every team would obviously show huge interest in him. And I'm not really worried or really shocked that Real Madrid are really wanting to make a £90 million move. Now, I know Man United is really having him as the driver of this team. He's the skipper for this team and is everything. You understand? But if you are Ineos and you want to live up to what you came up and obviously told us, that you want to build a new team, you want to build a new team. I think if I'm Ineos, I can obviously get tempted and obviously get his £90 million if exactly Real Madrid is willing to obviously pay that amount of money, because Man United needs money. You get to obviously sign players, and we've been told that United has to sell to buy. And if Bruno Fernandes is one of those players that is being looked at by Real Madrid and they're willing to offer us £30 million for a player, £90 million for a player who is 30 and I think 5 months away from making 31 years of age, I think that's a bargain for the club of Manchester United. You can obviously see that deal go through because United can really get in other young players and obviously strengthen that team. I tell you, I love Bruno Fernandes, and he has been one of the most consistent players ever since obviously showed up at the club of Manchester United. But if you're talking about building, I don't think that Bruno Fernandes is going to be here 2-3 years. I tell you, I don't think he's going to be here. And the most worrying bit is that when a team like Real Madrid knocks at a door of a player like Bruno Fernandes, I think it really threatens everyone. Real Madrid is a team whose interest in a player unsettles the player. That is it. You've seen it with Trent Alexander-Arnold, born and bred in Liverpool. He went through all the academy ranks of Liverpool, and guess what? When Madrid knocked on the door, he was like, I'm not going to renew my contract at Real Madrid at Liverpool, and he's leaving as a free agent. That's how heavy Real Madrid interest is. And with Luka Modric, obviously in the evening of his career, they are looking at Bruno Fernandes to obviously come and really play as a central attacking midfielder to really do the needful. But Real Madrid is really having problems in that position, because Adagula, one of those, is not really trusted by the manager Carlo Ancelotti, and it's a team that has always gone ahead, obviously want to bring in Galacticos, and these Galacticos are really what they look at, and they're looking like Bruno Fernandes is a finished article, and we have to obviously go for him, and you've gone ahead to say that they've gone ahead to do the needful. And by the way, they need to strengthen their squad, because when you look at how a team like Barcelona is building its squad, if they add in 2-3 players, then they'll be untouchable. And for Real Madrid, they've already gone ahead to make an announcement through the likes of Marca in Spain that they are going to be coming thick and fast. They're going to be coming big in the summer transfer window, and they might sign 6 players. And some of those 6 players we're talking about, Bruno Fernandes is among, followed by William Saliba, followed by Trent Alexander-Arnold, whom they've already gone ahead to gate. They look out at players like Nico Williams, they're looking out at a centre forward, and they're looking out at a left back who might be Keiko's. They're looking at players like Nuno Mendes and very many others. So that is the side of Real Madrid for you. Now, for me, if he stays, it's good. And if at all he goes, it's also good, because you get in money. Remember, I bought him for like £60 million and would have gone ahead to make a profit of £25 million. And guys, let me ask you, when did Man United last sell a player whom they brought in at astronomical transfer fee, and they obviously made a profit? You understand? This time around, for Bruno Fernandes, it worked out well, and maybe it can help us balance our books. You understand? Because we are really into another phase of rebuild, and I think Bruno Fernandes would want to win trophies, but the manager of Manchester United has come out and obviously told us that Bruno Fernandes is going nowhere. And this is what Ruben Amorim had to say about this story, linking Bruno Fernandes to the side of to the side of Real Madrid. He said, Bruno Fernandes, Real Madrid, it will not happen. He's going nowhere. One day we want to win the Premier League again. So we want the best players to continue with us, and Bruno won't leave. I already told him. So the manager is like, I've already gone ahead to tell Bruno Fernandes that you're not leaving. Remember, Bruno Fernandes went ahead to obviously renew his contract. I think last summer, you get, and he's earning £370,000 plus. That is Bruno Fernandes for you. And his contract expires in 2027, meaning that 2 years later his contract will obviously expire. You understand? And then there is a further option, meaning that he's still having like 3 years left on his contract, and the club of Manchester United is not willing to let Bruno Fernandes go. But are Real Madrid going to obviously come huge for this player? That is the huge question. I think for Real Madrid, going in for a 30-year-old player and paying £90 million, for me, doesn't work for them. They might look out elsewhere. But I know Florentino Perez, with the dominancy of Barcelona in the La Liga, they have smelled blood coming. And they're like, if we get in Bruno Fernandes, he's a household name in the game of football, and imminently that he will click up to obviously feed the likes of Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo in that midfield. So they're like trying to reshape that club, and he's not an injury prone player who is readily available, meaning that he might be taking good care of himself and he can play for the next 6 years at the top level. And if he manages to play for 5 seasons at Real Madrid for them, if at all they sign him, that will be something great. Now, the decision is in between Bruno Fernandes and I think his agent, because for Manchester United, they've come up and said Bruno Fernandes is going nowhere. And Real Madrid is like, for us, we want to pay £90 million for this player. And here I come to pass over this question to you. Would you let Bruno Fernandes leave for £90 million to go all out and play for Real Madrid? All that and more into the comment section below. United Matters channel it is, and Amorim is saying no. But will Bruno Fernandes say no if at all they knock on the door? Because if he goes to Real Madrid, I tell you, he has chances of winning the Ballon d'Or, because he is really one of the high scoring midfielders and he creates very many big chances, and he might find himself step on the podium for the very first time in his life. Can Cristiano Ronaldo be an influence for this deal to obviously go through? All that and more into our videos. Obviously going to be coming up later today or tomorrow. But remember, this weekend, it's the Manchester Derby at Old Trafford.